My name's Lucas, I'm 31, and depending on who you ask, I'm either a bartender or something far more intricate. My family prefers the former, especially my dad, Richard. To him, a real man wears a suit, drives a sleek European car, and climbs the corporate ladder, boasting at every family gathering about his latest promotion. You know the type. So when I dropped out of college at 22 and chose to work behind a bar, not as a temporary gig, but as my career, he made it clear I was a disappointment. Not in a dramatic, disowning way. That would have required too much effort. Instead, he gradually erased me from the family, conversations, photos, even holiday seating plans. My mom followed his lead. My sister, Sophie, went along with it too. So I stopped showing up to family events. That is, until last weekend. Sophie got married in a lavish wedding at a sprawling estate that looked like it belonged in a fairy tale movie. I wasn't invited to the engagement party or told about the bridal shower, but a formal invitation to the wedding arrived in the mail, hand-addressed by Mom. Maybe guilt got to her, or maybe it was because Grandpa Thomas, Dad's father, the only one who ever cared about me, insisted he wouldn't attend unless both grandkids were treated equally. Yes, no rented tux or flashy car for me, just a sharp black suit, a clean shave, and a quiet arrival during cocktail hour. I planned to stay on the sidelines, congratulate Sophie, and leave before the cake was cut. But fate had other plans. As I stepped onto the stone path leading to the venue's grand hall, I caught the tail end of a familiar chuckle. Dad's. I rounded the corner and saw him by the open bar, chatting with distant cousins and one of Sophie's new in-laws. His glass was raised, his words slightly slurred. "Lucas, oh, you mean the bartender," he sneered, the word dripping with disdain. "Probably pouring cheap whiskey at some dive bar downtown. He wouldn't last 5 minutes here." They all laughed, even Mom. I could have turned back, but I didn't. I clenched my jaw, straightened my posture, and kept walking as if I hadn't heard a thing. My hands trembled, not from shame, but from holding back. I hadn't seen Dad in over 2 years, and his first words about me were a punchline. The reception hall was massive, marble floors, soaring ceilings, chandeliers large enough to crush a small car. Guests in designer suits and glittering gowns sipped champagne and laughed like they were born for it. I stayed on the edge of the room, watching the social machine hum along without me. Then the couple made their entrance, Sophie in a radiant white gown, her new husband Daniel in a sharp navy tux. They looked perfect. Sophie spotted me and froze for a moment, surprised. Daniel didn't notice, not yet. After the introductions and toasts, guests mingled again. When Sophie and Daniel reached me, she offered a tight smile. "Lucas, didn't expect you here," she said. "You invited me." This is just a glimpse of the full story. Dive into the complete video from the link below.